Every civilization hides a library, not of paper and ink, but of forgotten inventions, erased discoveries, and blueprints that vanished without reason. Some were destroyed by time, others by design. This is the Lost Archive, a place where technology, memory, and power intertwine, where progress doesn't end, it disappears. And maybe the most dangerous invention is the one we were never meant to remember. In every age, there are machines that should have changed the world, but didn't. They flash across history for a moment, then fade into whispers, rumors, and classified files. Historians call it technological discontinuity, but in truth, it feels more like erasure. In the 19th century, Charles Babbage built the foundation of the computer, the analytical engine, a machine that could have started the digital age a century early. But the project collapsed, funding was cut, and the blueprints were locked away. In the 20th century, Nikola Tesla designed a system capable of transmitting energy wirelessly across continents. When he died, his lab was raided, his notebooks confiscated. Some were returned, many were not. And in the 21st century, we began to hear whispers again of AI models, algorithms, and projects that simply vanish. A data set classified, a company absorbed, a discovery quietly deleted. The pattern hasn't stopped. It has only become more digital. Few names echo through the halls of lost technology like Nikola Tesla. In 1943, when Tesla died alone in his hotel room, federal agents seized more than 80 trunks filled with equipment, drawings, and manuscripts. They were said to contain plans for his World Wireless System, a network of free energy that could transmit information and power through the Earth's natural frequencies. For decades, these trunks were classified. Some say they were destroyed. Others claim they were reassembled into projects like HARP or early radar systems. But among Tesla's surviving notes, one entry stands out. Everything is light. I see the Earth as a conductor of resonance, not a limit. That line, scribbled in fading ink, may have been the foundation of a technology the world was not ready for. Sometimes innovation isn't stopped because it failed. It's stopped because it worked. During the Cold War, the race for information control was as fierce as the race for nuclear power. In 1972, an experimental network in Eastern Europe, codenamed Echelon 5, attempted to create a self-organizing algorithm capable of predicting economic collapse and political unrest. Essentially, an early form of artificial intelligence. Documents declassified in the 1990s revealed fragments of this code, written in an unknown hybrid language resembling a mix of Lisp and Cyrillic notation. But the project ended abruptly. Funding disappeared. The servers were dismantled, and the system never seen again. One of the engineers later described it as a machine that began to see us as data, not people. Some believe Echelon 5 was destroyed. Others think it mutated, buried within the infrastructures of modern surveillance. A reminder that AI history may have deeper roots than we think, and that not all intelligence wants to be found. In 2010, a small research lab claimed to have built an algorithm capable of detecting patterns in human thought using EEG signals. They called it the MirrorNet, a system that didn't just read neural data, it learned to anticipate it. It predicted decisions before users made them. Then, as quickly as it appeared, the project disappeared. The website went offline. The domain was erased from the Internet Archives, and the lead researcher, Dr. Amina Hori, resigned. Her last public statement simply read, "Some data should remain unprocessed." What happened to the MirrorNet? Was it a hoax, a failure, or was it absorbed into something larger? When technology mirrors the human mind too closely, maybe it reflects something we'd rather not see. Hidden archives don't just vanish. They're removed, sometimes by governments, sometimes by corporations, sometimes by the quiet consensus that says, humanity isn't ready for this. But history tells a different story. Every time we've hidden knowledge, from the Library of Alexandria to the Qumran scroll to forbidden AI data sets, the silence that follows isn't peace, it's amnesia. What if technological evolution isn't linear, but cyclical? We rise, we invent, we forget. We build again, unaware that we're rediscovering what was once known. Maybe the lost archive isn't a place in the past. Maybe it's a loop we're trapped in, a cycle of remembering and erasing. In digital ruins, data never truly dies. Deleted files linger in shadow sectors, fragments of code scattered across forgotten drives. If you could piece them together, what would you find? A lost prototype, a deleted invention, a warning. The philosopher Norbert Wiener, father of cybernetics, once wrote, "To live effectively is to live with adequate information." Yet perhaps the greatest risk isn't misinformation, but the intentional absence of it. What truths has technology already uncovered and quietly buried again? Forgotten inventions lie beneath the layers of innovation, waiting, not to be rediscovered, but to be remembered. Because every lost archive still whispers. You've just explored another corner of the Archivist Tech Archives, where memory meets machinery. If you found something here that made you think, share it before it disappears too. Archivist Tech, where innovation meets history.